One of the biggest questions I get asked by family, friends, and viewers online is how am I able to stay home with my kids, homeschool them, travel, and do all the things that give us all the freedom that we want? And today I'm going to show you one of the biggest reasons that I'm able to do all of these things and still have an income that maintains our lifestyle. And before you run away, when I say the words print on demand, hold up. Because you do not have to be a designer, you don't have to know how to do anything fancy. I'm going to show you a super duper simple way, step by step, how you can set this up and start making some passive income on your own. Have you ever thought about creating your own print-on-demand products but thought that it was just too complicated? Well, Printify has made it easier than ever. Today, I'll show you how to make print-on-demand products with Printify with just a few easy steps. While there are lots of different places you can integrate your Printify account, I'm going to show you the method integrating with Etsy. So if you're new to using Etsy or you're interested in opening an Etsy store, I did create a video showing you exactly how to do that step by step. And I also have a link in the description box that gives you 40 free listings if you go through my link. I also have the link for Printify down below. So if you're interested in getting this all rolling, there are the two links that will get you started lickety-split. When you click on the Printify link down below, it'll take you to a sign up page similar to this. You'll enter in your email, password, and answer all the questions going forward. And remember, it is free to use. Once you have your Printify store set up, then you're going to want to link your accounts. So there are many different platforms that you can connect to Printify, whether that's your own website, using Shopify or WooCommerce. And as you can see, I already have my Texas Gal Designs Etsy store synced up, but my sister and I are opening another Etsy store, and this is the one that I showed you how to create in the other video, the Etsy setup video. So here's our shop, Eggs and Ego. So I want to make sure that my Eggs and Ego shop is also set up so that we can create print-on-demand products for that shop as well. So you'll click this over here and you'll click Add a New Store. And then this gives you all the options of different stores that you can use. Etsy is the one that I will select. And congrats, it's that easy. It's up and ready on Etsy. Now let's decide what kind of product we want to sell. When I come over to catalog, you can see there are so many different options of print-on-demand products that you can create. And because it's back to school time, I thought we would create a journal. I personally like spiral journals, so I am going to choose this one. And all you have to do is come down here and select Start Designing. Now, it gives you the blank canvas and all of these different options. You can upload an image from your computer if you already have one. I've been doing some playing around with them. So I had a strawberry, I haven't used this one yet, but I might later. So we'll come back. And I want to show you the one that I created for us, or I want to create for us. If you are just wanting to come in and create a journal, and just with text. Even this on a shirt, you can do this on a shirt. If you wanted to make it any way you want, you can play around with this, create, change the font and all of the accoutrement, over here, you can change it. What I want to do, and again, there's all these different options here. So what I want to do, Shutterstock. Now, if you're thinking, I cannot design anything, period, but I want a cool looking journal, I want to sell cool products. If you click on that Shutterstock, then you can use their images and you won't get charged until the item sells. So 99 cents per sale for an item that you use. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create an item that has this bunny rabbit on it. I already went and found it because I wanted to use it. So here it is. You can see it says Shutterstock there. And the reason I chose this one is because it's got all these cool different little bunnies. I could create a whole series of things with this bunny rabbit. So all I'm going to do is decide which panel I want to use first. And I like the one with the little bunny that is sleeping on the moon. And then I'm going to just zoom it out and make it bigger to fit. Over here, where it says high resolution, then that's what you want to see. You want to make sure your item is high resolution. Now, let's say I had it and it wasn't just right, but I can preview it and see how it will look when it prints. So you can see there's a little white edge there. So I can come back and move it like so, and move it down a little bit, and then preview again to make sure that it looks just right in the way I want it. Isn't that cute? It's so cute. And then there's all these really cool mock-ups that you can look at to see how it will look. So it looks good to me. Then I will save my product. Now I scroll down and here's where you're going to change the title and the description. And you guys, I don't make this harder than I have to. I've started using ChatGPT to help me. So I came over to ChatGPT and I say, create an Etsy title for a spiral journal with an image of a cute white bunny asleep on the moon. And it gave me this, whimsical white bunny asleep on the moon, spiral journal, da 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 da. And I also asked it to give me a few extra options because, you know, just to see what else. And I do sometimes add in there SEO optimized so that it tries to think, what would Google say, you know. Anyway, so I went with the first one, whimsical white bunny. I liked that one. When I drop it in here, you can see it went over a little bit. So I just see spiral is in there twice. So I'm taking the word spiral out. What I also did is I asked ChatGPT to write the description for me. Now, the only thing I would caution is make sure, because sometimes it will add in things like customizable or little things that, you know, are not accurate to the actual item. So I did this, and basically all I do is just copy and paste and put it in there. Also, when I check the description that Printify puts in there, I also make sure, because again, sometimes they'll put customizable or available in different sizes. If I'm not offering those other sizes or customization, then I make sure I don't let that stay in. So it looks good, but now I'm going to scroll down. I'm leaving the shipping information up to Printify because they know what it's going to cost to ship this. Then I come down and I look here and see this is the price that will show up on Etsy, $16.12, which is weird looking to me. And my profit would be $6.45 when it sells. So I'm going to change this to $18.99 and then scroll down and then select publish. So you want to make sure too, if you have more than one shop, make sure this is the one that you want it in. Now you can see that it is publishing, and we're going to go look over on Eggs and Ego and see if it's there. And here it is in my shop, just like that. So you can see my listing showed up. All of the photos showed up. Very cool. My description, everything already filled in. It looks fantastic. So there you have it. Super easy. You don't even have to know how to design anything. If you're interested, I am going to be sharing some videos about using Canva and some other sites and even some AI sites to create print-on-demand images for shirts, mugs, whatever you want. So make sure that you've subscribed so that you don't miss any of that content. And I'll see you then.